I remember the sweet boy who made me laugh and gave me gifts, who loved art and music.
I know I can be difficult.
How could you have fallen so far?
But I did not make myself this way. It was Michael who ruined me.
Betrayal is in your nature, boy.
No, I wasn't born like this.
Klaus is an abomination.
You ruined me. You left me to suffer at the hands of a father who valued only strength.
Father? Still clinging to that word after all these years?
A bastard, desperate for a daddy.
At first, the promise of an offspring meant little to me. And I recalled my father, how he held me in contempt from the moment I was born. There were moments when all you had to do was be my father. And even then, you despised me, didn't you? I want to know why. You were never the recipient of his cruelty. None of you were. Not Cole, not Finn, none of you.
Mercy is for the weak, Klaus. I don't know. Have you come looking for another beating, boy? I just did.
And I am vicious and hateful.
The boy needs to be made strong.
Your cruelty made sure of that. But know this. I am no longer the animal begging for scraps of your affection.
Look at you, boy. You are pathetic.
You should see yourself. A murderous expression. A self-righteous posturing.
Enough running, children!
Rebecca!
Don't become your father.
You look like father.
Not him. I will not do to my child what was done to me.
It was so close. When he heard the baby's heartbeat, I could see it in his eyes. He wanted it. He could almost taste happiness.
It's okay to care.
You long for nothing, care for no one.
It's okay to want something.
Is it so important to you that people quake with fear at the sound of your name?
People quake with fear because I have the power to make them afraid. Will this child offer me? Will it guarantee me power?
Family is power, Klaus. Love, loyalty, that's power.
Need I remind you I killed my own father in order to protect her? He knew about hope. And I wanted to trust him. More than anything in the world, I wanted to.
Really? That's why you killed him?
Just so someone, anyone, would see who you really are. And now that I have, it scares the hell out of you, doesn't it?
Or is it just that you are so terrified of letting someone, anyone, in?
Quarter.
That he took!
I'm the king! This is on you. Now that you're in charge, those are your guys laying dead. Your guys. If you're gonna run this city, that better mean something to you. Otherwise, no one worth a damn is gonna follow you. No one.
It's his trick, Elijah. He lulls you into a false sense of camaraderie and kinship, and then he turns on you like a snake.
You'll never.
I made him in my image, and he has bettered me.
You taught me many things, Klaus Mikaelson, but this I learned myself.
Perhaps it's time for a new story. I am Klaus Mikaelson! I don't need anyone, nor will I be warned by lesser men. I am the thing that lesser men fear. You are Klaus Mikaelson! You are the most ruthless, wicked beast to ever live. You cannot hide from me, Rebecca! If you knew even a fraction of who I am, it would break you in two. You think you can subdue me? With this! Before you were born, I was a very different creature. From the moment I saw you, I wanted nothing more than to be worthy of being your father.
You feel that?
You have that now too, don't you? Someone you love more than anything, even yourself.
You have no idea the agony of being a father. Loving someone so much you cannot bear to see them in pain. I am not going to let anything take you. I promise you. safe. Always and forever. I was protecting you when I left. The horror in your eyes that night when you saw me is burned in my memory. In my experience, fathers cause pain. Whether by their presence or their absence, there's a certain type of ruin that only a father can leave behind.
I waited for you for years. But you didn't come.
You were such a sweet little girl. Perhaps I was always bound to leave you broken. She's better off without me. I know what it's like to be raised by a monster.
Stop using Michael as an excuse to be a bad father. She hears the same rumors we all have over the past 5 years. That you have gone completely bonkers.
I myself prefer Klaus the Mad. Do spread the word.
Now you stir up these stories about a crazy original dropping bodies, and people talk at school, and I have to be quiet little Hope Marshall.
Hope will always be the daughter of Klaus Mikaelson, the hybrid killer with 1,000 enemies.
All of this is the world that you created, Klaus.
Brother.
All of your scheming, the enemies that you have made every single day of your miserable life. What results did you expect?
And Hope didn't make it any easier.
She's not 8 years old anymore. She doesn't have to look up to you now just because you're her dad. You have to earn it.
Do you understand you've accomplished in 15 years what I couldn't in 1,000? I've not lived an honorable life. You know that. But doing this, taking the darkness into myself so no one else is afflicted by it, that is an honorable death, and I can do that. I can do it.
Redemption. He's never gonna change. Not even for his own daughter.
Oh, he already has. She has changed him. You truly believe I am redeemed because you've helped me feel something that I never thought was possible. Yes, I do. My littlest wolf, I will do right by you. Unconditional love.
Say goodbye to your daughter, Klaus. Give her real closure.
I don't know how to say goodbye.
Oh, this would be so much easier if you just stayed the big battle.
Though I may be leaving you tonight, this is not the end of the Mikaelson.